When is Tuesday? I have it in my calendar.
The Student Senate Pride Affairs Commission, the University Program Council, and Gamma Rho Lambda teamed up to bring Ohio University students Pride Week from March 23rd through 29th.
We do a lot of stuff for Pride Week. So basically, we started out the week bright and early. I got up at 5 a.m., was up at Howard Park by 5:45, and we put out a bunch of Pride flags on Howard Park. Then later that day, we had a Pride climb at Ping Recreation Center. And then yesterday, we had an event in collaboration with Designated Space at Donkey Coffee. And today, our event is the Collab Drag Tea Party. Yeah, so right now is our queer clothing swaps, and people are just able to come in, look around at all the different clothes. Tomorrow is the event I'm most excited about. It's our sober mixer, so we're working with the University Programming Council, or UPC, and the Collegiate Recovery Community, the CRC. People can just come together, have some mocktails, sodas, non-alcoholic drinks, and then it finally culminates onto our Pride Prom that happens on Sunday. I'd say the pièce de résistance of our sort of week, because everyone's always looking forward to it. I know when I first heard about it during my freshman year, I was like, whoa, this is so cool. Usually it's kind of a night where we have some food offered, some resources offered. Then we go into our drag performances. We have 6 performers from the drag collective here on campus and in Athens, amazing performers. And then we also have an alum coming back, Rayleigh Saffron. And then after that, there's a dance party where we just dance and have fun.
According to Kerrigan Kreis, the reason why Pride Week was hosted last week was because during previous years, it was often held around the week of spring break. To Glenn Gulia, a member of the Athens Drag Collective, it is extremely important to be talking about Pride nowadays.
I think that Pride Week is super valuable for the university, especially now with the loss of funding and stuff from the Pride Center. The Student Senate and a bunch of other organizations had to come together to make this happen, even though it's happened before previously throughout the years. So I think just giving queer students a time to express themselves and kind of be visible without having to worry about other outside things going on is really important, especially because right now in Ohio, there's a drag ban going on that just went through the House legislature and is going to the state Senate. And that'll prevent a lot of drag performers and stuff, and even trans people, from being able to express themselves safely, which is extremely dangerous because you have all these all this representation going on in the media, which is great. But the reality for queer people and trans people, especially now, is kind of scary. So I think that it's really important to keep these conversations going.
Queer students will always be here, and anything that any student can do to be a part of that community, you should definitely do. Get involved, and go Gamma Rho Lambda.
For The Post, Drew Hoffmaster.